Habari gani? Ujimma. Happy Kwanzaa. I'm, as always, iiiYansaje Muse, the Black Madonna of the airwaves, bringing you the music, the mystics, and the mojo on your One Woman and the Divine Creator radio station, 222.9 The Mothership. Radio for the Aquarian Age. And we are in Kwanzaa Day 3 with some strong Ujimma energy. 12.28.2024 is Day 3 of Kwanzaa. The daily numerology is on a 3-2, and 3 is the number sacred to the Orisha Esu, the divine messenger, trickster, enforcer, and gatekeeper for those of us that live that Ifa life. And this is all going down on your second Saturn day of winter solstice, as well as Capricorn season. So shout out to the sea goats. And the moon tonight is waning in the ninth house of Sagittarius, which calls us to aim a little bit higher. Collectively. Now, I got some things to say about collective work and responsibility, but we're going to get to that. If you've been jamming to the mothership all day today, then you started out with some root chakra sleep meditation at 12 a.m. all the way up until 6 a.m. Central Standard Time, where you had your cosmic weather forecast, the rising Bembe 2SU, and Crossroad stories, as told through classic hip-hop. Here's what you get each and every Saturday when you beam up to rotation 6 of the Mothership's 7 orbits. Check it out. And we are back. So, you all know the drill if you're watching from Facebook. The player is right there on the page where you can beam up and jam, and make sure that you stay tuned, because immediately following this, we are going into Kwanzaa with iiYansaje, the jam sessions day 3, where we will be jamming out songs in the key of Ujimma, collective work and responsibility. And I have an excerpt to share with you, of course. That comes from my Kwanzaa in Orbit, Kwanzaa in Orbit, Kwanzaa Beamed Up book that is available on Amazon. And it talks about how we can use the Nguzo Saba ceremonies, including astrology, numerology, candle, color vibrations, herbal elixirs, Bible scriptures, healing stones, meditations on the Orishas, and original poetry. And I'm going to share with you an excerpt from the Ujimma chapter. Ujimma, collective work and responsibility to build and maintain our community together. Day 3 is sacred in many faiths and spiritual practices. In the Kwanzaa way, it is reserved for the principle Ujimma. It's time to channel unified determination into the most intense type of collective work, to solve our problems together. There are many issues to tackle from many different angles, and there are many interesting ways to do the collective work. Take a look at what you already have that can contribute to the whole. Researching knowledge and recovering our ancient ways is only a portion of the divine work. The next step is to apply what you have learned to make making the world a better place. Ujimma connects the past, the present, and the future by recovering the ancient ways, putting them into action in the present, current collective, so that the future generations may further evolve. The knowledge acquired is being placed into action, and that is key in doing collective work. We are responsible for what we do with the wisdom we acquire. Somewhere in the midst of all the psychological damage we endured as a people, we've learned to become individualistic, dancing the waltz of Willie Lynch on steroids of celebrated delusion. Yet in other ways, we have united collectively in massive numbers. There's still much work to be done, and tonight's Kwanzaa ceremony shall ignite the growth in that direction. In ancient practices, green candles are used to bring money, health, growth, heart chakra meditations, and love. The work of Ujama resonates with the green candle to the farthest right of your Kenyatta. Ashe. So this book is available on Amazon, and I've written it in a way where you can use these Kwanzaa principles year round. I'll be right back with your Saturn Day Karmic Collective with the Poker Deck. I'm iiiYansaje Muse, and here's what's going on today in the Mothership's orbit. Ujimma. Ashe. Love and light, beautiful souls and star seeds. How are we doing? This is iiiYansaje Muse coming to you from 222.9, the Mothership Internet Radio, with a quick question. Where and how are you spending this Kwanzaa? Prayerfully, you will be joining me for Kwanzaa with Iyanza, the jam sessions. You don't have to move to any location, don't have to come to an event. All you have to do is beam up to the radio station from right where you are to get some of the best in the old school jam sessions in alignment with the Kwanzaa's principles. And we're going to talk about how the Nguzo Saba ceremonies include astrology, numerology, candle and color vibrations, herbal elixirs, Bible scriptures, healing stones, meditation on the Orishas, and original poetry and commentaries. All of these things mixed up into Kwanzaa's principles, and we're going to discuss and explore how we can keep these Kwanzaa principles year-round. And all you have to do is follow 222.9 The Mothership on their daily Facebook pages to catch the planetary alignment with each Kwanzaa principle, and tune in to the station to get your jam on, aligned with the Nguzo Saba. Kwanzaa with Iyanza, December 26th through January 1st. Only on your radio station for the road less traveled, 222.9, the Mothership. Beam up. And we are back. And so here we are with the Cartomancy Poker Deck, and this is my Saturday open book read for the Karmics. Oh, dropping cards already. We'll come back to that one. All right, let's see. We gotta say here today. This little heifer showed up last night on the forecast. So we got the Queen of Diamonds on the east hand. So something pertaining to a powerful, rich woman or something like that is dancing around in your energy. Now, last night on the forecast, she showed up as somebody you karmics took for granted and ended up losing something real. Oh, now you're going to have to be able to, get some wind in your back and fight the people that are around you trying to keep you away from this blessing, karmics, because underneath her is the Five of Swords. So you got some quarrels in your life going on, and it's kind of around a feminine energy and a feminine energy that is pertaining to money. So this can go one or two ways because we are at Eshu's Crossroad. This Queen of Diamonds is either a gold digger in your life that's causing a whole bunch of drama and strife, or this is a very valuable woman that you fumbled listening to the wrong people. And you're going to have to fight with the same karmics that you broke bread with in order to maybe get this person back if it's possible. Oops, because on the west hand, you have the Ace of Hearts. which is the original Ace of Cups. So you're going to have to choose wisely because Esu is opening up the crossroad. But underneath this Ace of Hearts is also a Two of Spades, which is the original Two of Swords. Do you see how this is going? So you're being presented with the decision here that either way you're going to have to fight through. But it's looking like it may be in your favor if you make the right decision. Because on the east side of the crossroad, underneath the Five of Spades, is the Two of Hearts. So this may be somebody you love or somebody you loved. But underneath all of the fighting that came with the Five of Swords is true love underneath. But if you stay in your stalemated space of indecision, this new love may lead to, well, if you don't accept this new love, you will find yourself in a very heartbroken space. Because you have here the Two of Spades, which is the original Two of Swords. You also have a Three of Spades, which is the original Three of Swords, and a King of Swords showing up underneath. And the Seven of Wands, or where you direct your fire or your rod energy, is stuck right in the middle. So collective work is all about individual work as well, because when you do individual work, you save the collective a lot of headaches by making them not have to deal with your dramas and indecisions. So when it comes to this crossroad that the SU just presented, you may want to choose the side of divinity. And that can be a little bit tricky because in order to get what you've never had, you must do what you've never done. And that may be your call to go against the grain. Because the grain you've been going with ain't brought you no harvest. That's why this is a read for the karmics. Ashe. There's my general message. Should you need a personal read, then by all means dial the number on the screen, or you can hit the pin site link to get a live video or pre-recorded with a 24-hour turnaround. I'm iiYansaje Muse, and this is radio for the road less traveled. 222.9 the Mothership. Beam up. Resist my temptations, pass my tests, and I'll give you the keys to higher doors. Esu, the Saturn Collection, brought to you by the Mothership Mystic Boutiq. All proceeds go to 222.9, the Mothership, internet radio for the road less traveled. Beam up. And we're back, so you babies know the drill. I gotta get back on up to the mothership to cook up more of this mojo. But kicking off this Kwanzaa with Iyansa Jam Session Day 3, here is music from Bobby Brown. Well, I guess we're gonna have to take control. Sounds like collective work and responsibility to me. This is 222.9 the Mothership. Beam up. You know what makes orbits so fascinating? They move very, very fast, yet appear to be moving very slow. Actually, orbits do both simultaneously. 222.9 the Mothership Internet Radio is a 24/7 orbit rotation of old school grooves, planetary funk, and mystic teaching. Here's what's going on today in the Mothership.